very good evening. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from the MCG. This is a round one match between Essendon and Hawthorn. One of these sides got their season underway last week in opening round, while the other will begin their season tonight. Here come the teams. The Bombers led the Hawks by 35 points late in the second quarter of their round 2 2015 match at the MCG. The Hawks stormed back to within 8 points by three-quarter time, and when Luke Bruce ran into an open goal with less than 7 minutes remaining, they led by... A great game in prospect as we get underway. Bryan with a deft tap. Merritt dishes it off. Caldwell gets the kick away. Battle tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Snap at goal, one behind.
The coach has got his hand covering his mouth, but it's not hard to imagine what he's saying.
Scrimshaw heads wide with the kick in. D'Ambrosio with a chance to relieve the pressure. The Hawks moving the ball well. Sicily goes laterally. Amon all on his own. Normally delivers. The kick lets them down. Doesn't often waste it. Defence 101 there. Durham in the thick of it as ever. He's hit up the lead.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Bombers are off to the ideal start. The two big men do battle. Nash, Parrish in the centre square. His field kicking is normally first rate. Just had to get it out. I'm not sure he wanted it. Perkins, they've worked it well. Heads in towards goal, and the kick is true. Great play.
The Hawks won't hit the panic button, but it's been a disappointing start.
The Bombers with a break now. Rucks go at it. Parrish, who was he aiming for? Langford made the footy his. He's lost possession. Takes him high. Neat little worm burner. The Hawks are out of trouble. Good kick. Moore. They need a spark. Nash in the centre square. Lays it off. McKenzie. Great play. Oh, there's one for the back page. They are looking hot early. Pryor outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Seizes the moment. Penetrating ball. Meek went bang. Newcomb has eyes only for the footy. He's set upon. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Blank out of the congestion. They've put themselves under pressure. Taken to ground. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Bryan with a deft tap. Parrish leading from the front. Butler in the right spot. Can he find a teammate? Gunston! Great hands there. Searching kick. Punched away. McDonald navigated the traffic. McKenzie. The Hawks not at their best so far. Butler has floated forward. McDonald couldn't haul that one in. Lewis. It's a goal.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Parrish kicks to space. Weddle spoils. Thought his way through it. Watson, dangerous to leave on his own. They're moving the footy well here. Butler delivers a long ball. Gunston is in the clear and marks uncontested.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
Easy to say in hindsight, but that ball probably should have been centred.
Looking for a quick transition. McGrath marks in the back pocket. That's skillful. Good thinking and good execution too. Sizes up what's ahead. Who's front and centre? Butler. Feeling the heat. Throws it on the boot. Bouncing ball. Scrimshaw. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Butler knew the tackle was coming. That's a shank.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarding.
Watson has found some space. Mackenzie can run and gun. Newcomb, he makes it look easy. Good vision there. Watson getting involved. Gunston wins the contest hands down.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
They've set up well for the kick-in. McGrath pushes into space and receives the footy. Dersma can keep it moving. Caldwell, this is promising. Martin, he's been busy so far. Watson takes an excellent grab. Butler in the clear. Dalton on a lead. Can he hit a target? Ridley doing what he does best. Martin, the kick was centimetre perfect. Tries a safe ball. Caddy, that's good work rate. Got a little time here. Butler making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Newcomb turned over on centre wing. What's he got on offer? He's made a bright start. Quality delivery by foot. Neat little stab kick. They've got a problem now. Key contest coming up. Good disciplined defence. He had no interest in taking any chances.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Scrimshaw to bring it in. Sicily works hard to present. Manages to find a teammate. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. He's drawn a crowd. Didn't take the first option and he's been penalised.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Amon. He's generally a good kick. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Newcomb. Meat. It's a tough game. He's besieged. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Bryan wins the hit out. Merritt. Hardwick is calm in a crisis. It's not a fair fight. They're tackling with venom today. Meat gets his hand to it. Newcomb, a model of consistency. Ward takes the safe option. This is good ball movement. Well-weighted kick. Ridley, we've seen that before. Gunston doing the grunt work. They might be caught out on the turnover. Unable to get it inside 50. The Bombers have denied them the corridor. Durham read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Another forward 50 entry. Meat clears the area. Terrific forward pressure. Merritt leads his opponent. Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
That's a great way to open your account. His confidence will be sky high.
The Bombers have opened up a break. Meat got his palm to it. Hardwick, Nash. Newcomb has a paddock in front of him. Ward, clever kick. Ridley is proving hard to pass. The boundary umpire will toss it back inside the 50.
The Hawks have had enough of the ball, but they haven't been as efficient with it as they would have liked.
Meat looking for territory. Newcomb, Hardwick. Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Good work rate. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Gunston, again with a superior judgment.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
One kick game again. Meat palms it down. Got to get rid of it. It's a hospital hand pass. Gunston is a beacon in that forward line.
Can he deliver? You back him more often than not.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
Good match so far. Meek wins the tap. Nash is there in the clinches. Newcomb dealt with the pressure. Ward scrounges a kick. Who's got the wheels? Delivers to centre half forward. Poor disposal, keeps letting them down. Gunston snares the loose ball. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Hawks are up and about early. Bryan slaps it out. Dersma, can he impose himself on the match? Unwin, it's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Bryan wins the tap. Merritt, Hardwick, ever reliable. Ward, Meek, a bit of a panicked handball. Watson, it's a hot footy. He won't be happy with that one. Amon, that's not clever at all. Gresham read it well. Who's at home? Sicily got a fist in. Amon battled. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They're tackling with great intent. Punch clear. Newcomb, Nash puts his head over it. Caldwell accepted the invitation. Runs to 45 and bangs it through.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Hawks have had their lead reduced to a point. Punch clear. Hardwick absorbs the pressure. Not the required 15 metres. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Bryan, Pryor, Mackay. No easy exit. Redmond takes it at centre halfback. Caldwell all alone in the centre square. Perkins working hard and being rewarded. Got to go now. Caldwell. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Doesn't often waste it. Scrimshaw makes position. Good kick. McDonald. Can he find a teammate? The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Turned over. He's not one to take a backward step. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Bryan gets his hand to it. Perkins is there. Dersma. Caldwell gets his kick despite the heat. In no man's land. Thought his way through it. Moore. Probably too far out to score. Gunston. That's not his best effort. The non-preferred lets him down.
He knew where it was going the moment it left his boot.
Dersma has charged into space. He's hit up the lead. Searching kick. Caldwell. Terrific tackle. Concedes ground. Perkins is cool under pressure. Kicks to centre wing. Martin. He's run into trouble. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Rucks go at it. Perkins. Bryan. He ran into a brick wall. There was no way past that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. Meek showing his skills. Merritt. Caddy. Got to get it on quickly.
Both sides making their fair share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish the opposition the most.
Meek wins the tap. Newcomb. Weddle taken to ground. You asked for it, you got it. Ball up in the shadows of quarter time.
The Hawks probably feel like they haven't been fully rewarded for how much ball they're winning. They've been very good in close early.
Impey got to the right position and hung on. They're moving the footy well here. D'Ambrosio. Not a lot of flow in this game, but that's a testament to the pressure both sides are applying. Bryan with a deft tap. McKenzie, penetrating ball. No one could mark. Ridley saw that coming. Squeezes the kick. He's been accosted. Martin with a chance to run. His field kicking is normally first rate. Dersma, this is good footy. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Hawks are in fine form in the contest and also on the outside. The runners are complementing the ball winners beautifully, and they are a very well-oiled machine where every player understands and executes their role. Some of their clearance to score work has been sublime.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Bryan showing his skills. Perkins. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Meek has probably got the points at this stage. Newcomb, Hardwick, honours the lead. Great play. Poor footy there. Tidy ball. Caldwell has found some space. Good looking kick. Butler went bang. Dersma, he'll be sore in the morning. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Bryan punches it out of the ruck. Perkins charges onto it. Caldwell. Caddy takes a beauty. This will be their first entry for a while. Punched away. Kako. Desperate defence. Hurried kick goes very wide. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
Good close match this, with no sign yet that either side is going to crack.
Bryan wins the hit out. Perkins, Caldwell. They cannot keep him quiet. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Martin. Bryan has worked hard to present.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
He should be able to give them the lead, but that is not a good kick. He's missed.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Amon with the footy. Quality delivery by foot. D'Ambrosio can keep it moving. Battle, working hard and presenting well. Sees something he likes. That's a useful ball. Meek, Newcomb. He's been busy so far. Not the required journey. Mackenzie, good vision there. Weddle, not wanting to bomb to a contest. Hardwick, dangerous to leave on his own. Gunston, crunching tackle. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Caddy wins the tap. Merritt hacking it forward. Wright gives some ground with a handball. Caldwell, Caddy, can he hit a target? Langford is the man on the spot and he's marked. Good disciplined defence. Unwin. This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
He really should have scored from there. That's a let-off.
D'Ambrosio. This is aggressive ball movement. Thumped away. Time to turn on the Jets. Roberts has it now on centre wing. Perkins on a lead. Durham has found some space. He's been quiet. Meek drops into the hole and cuts that one off. He's generally a good kick. What can they muster from the back half? Normally delivers. Mackay says thank you very much. They're a big chance here. Second effort needed. Right out of the congestion. Unwin. Not on my watch, he says. Mackenzie. Scrimshaw. It's not a fair fight. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Meek wins the tap. Nash. Plenty of heat in this game. They've put themselves under pressure. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
They have absolutely spifflicated him. The umpire will have it. Who can get the clearance? Got the handball away. Dersma running in support. Mackenzie is calm in a crisis. Weddle, clever kick. This is good ball movement. Gunston couldn't get an effective disposal. D'Ambrosio pounces. Right in the centre square. That's a waste. Goes laterally. Have they weathered the storm? Ignoring the corridor for now. Dalton has got loose. He's had little impact so far. Mackay saves the day again. Sees something he likes. They've opened them up here. Probing ball. Watson takes an excellent grab. The Bombers forcing them out wide. Mackay making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's normally better than that. What's he got on offer? Caldwell dishes it off. McGrath kicks to space. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. The Bombers guarding the corridor. McDonald, he doesn't waste many. Gunston, that's good work rate. Gives it everything. They're well set up behind the ball. Bombing it in won't work. The kick is precise. And they're away. The Bombers are out of trouble, picking their way through. Here's a chance to get it forward. He won't be happy with that one. They could be vulnerable here. Nash in space, can run and carry. McDonald on centre wing is marked. Roberts makes good contact. Gunston, he can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Trying to catch them out. McGrath works hard to present. Merritt pushes into space and receives the footy. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way.
You'll have to give it a ride to get it home from there.
Critical contest coming up. Redmond, we've seen that before. Happy to concede a behind.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
He's off, moving the footy laterally. McGrath with a chance to relieve the pressure. The kick was centimetre perfect. Martin, Mackay, just trying to get it out of the area. D'Ambrosio clears the area. Roberts, he's lost possession. Durham, Weddle with the big fist. Merritt, Unwin. That's commitment to the cause. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Caddy has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Dersma, foot race on the wing. McDonald, desperate to win it back. Merritt, one step ahead. It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here. Dalton couldn't burst through. Handballs it to nobody. McGrath goes long. Meek picks off the pass. Delivers to centre half forward. Good thinking and good execution too. Watson uses the body well. Mackay is there to save the day. Takes the short option. Dersma managed to get a handball away. Roberts, McGrath, all on his own. Mackay, can he find a teammate? Setterfield, all alone in the centre square. Martin, looking for two in a row. Poor disposal, keeps letting them down. Doesn't often waste it. Sees something he likes. He's hit up the lead. Impey presents in space. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. That's an impressive mark. That should be picked off. McGrath, he picked his pocket. It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Hardwick, Nash, Butler. Couldn't get a disposal. He had prior opportunity.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Roberts takes the logical option. The Bombers should be able to clear now. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Wanting to get on with the job. He just dropped it. Deere leads his opponent. Absorbs the pressure. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Who can get the clearance? Like Batman and Robin. That is going very close. Not close enough.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Back into play. Joel with a chance to run. His field kicking is normally first rate. Good work rate. Neat little worm burner. That's well played. He's got an option in the centre square. Scrimshaw. I felt that one from here. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Meek got his palm to it. Hardwick on the same page as his ruck. Gunston, he's taken a beauty. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. McDonald, this is a big opportunity. Butler. Meek, clever handball. Gunston, harassed into an error. Off the side of the boot, hand out on the full.
If you get that much of the footy, you're bound to turn it over once in a while.
Tidy ball. Setterfield lays it off. Redmond, this is promising. Dangerous place to lose it. Caddy gets there first. Pryor honours the lead. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Caldwell, he's been busy so far. Well played. The defence has fallen down. The Hawks have been caught napping. Great play. Right, looms large as usual.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
If anyone can, it's him, but he hasn't got that online.
I wonder whether there's a lack of confidence in the big forwards to take a contested grab. Hence the difficult shot seemed like a better option.
Joel has found some space. Weddle, he's wrapped up. D'Ambrosio is cool under pressure. Ridley with the intercept mark. Useful hand pass. Quality delivery by foot. Can he impose himself on the match? Joel tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Gets it to safety.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Scrimshaw heads wide with the kick in. D'Ambrosio can keep it moving. Impey has charged into space. Butler, Nash, Scrimshaw. He's generally a good kick. Can't hang on under close attention. Caldwell. Will the ump call that back? No. Gresham, important tackle. He was just about through otherwise.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
To give them the lead. He's done it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Bombers in front now. Meek showing his skills. Nash, D'Ambrosio, Langford runs onto it. Caddy, Kako has it within range.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Struck it well, no problems there.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Bombers are really taking it to them today. Dersma, they've given it back. He's set upon, out of the congestion. Fiorini, they're moving the footy quickly, punched away. Weddle runs onto it, under pressure. Langford in the right spot at the right time. Football goal! So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Nash, McKenzie takes the hand pass. D'Ambrosio. Redmond is proving hard to pass. Deere goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
Half-time, and we have a close one on our hands. Just what most of us wanted, or the neutrals among us anyway. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
This is simply two good sides having a crack and absolutely determined to grab their first points of the new season. Which way those points are going to go is anyone's guess. I've loved the second and third efforts from both teams, and the one-on-one contests have been terrific. I suspect fatigue will be a factor late.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, Weddle doing what he does best. Watson, Dalton getting involved. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Martin in the clear. Caldwell in some space on the wing. Ignoring the corridor for now. Langford working hard and presenting well. Can he hit a target? The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. They could almost have raffled it. That's skillful. Gunston, great body work.
For the first of the second half.
Kicks it very strongly, but he hasn't got it on line. Hits it behind.
I played with a bloke like that.
They've set up well for the kick-in. McGrath, that's good work rate. The kick is precise. What a game he's having. The Bombers are out of trouble. Mackay. Who's front and centre? Watson. He's stopped in his tracks. Great tackling technique there. Big clearance to win here. Got to get rid of it. Dersma. He ran into a brick wall. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Meek showing his skills. D'Ambrosio. McKenzie. He's been dispossessed. Not a lot of flow in this game, but that's a testament to the pressure both sides are applying. Meek got his palm to it. Mackenzie, D'Ambrosio, he's caught. We've got another stoppage.
The Bombers are certainly looking the better side, but they'd love to give themselves a bit more breathing space here.
Mackenzie, Newcomb, normally delivers. Martin takes an excellent grab. Setterfield in the clear on centre wing. Bryan on a lead. Joel wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Caldwell got a fist in. Newcomb, it's a tough game. They're tackling with venom today. Bryan palms it down. Fiorini, Durham spills out in the tackle. Stripped of the footy to no one in particular.
Bouncing ball. Free kick for insufficient intent, and this could be costly.
I don't know what a player's supposed to do in that situation.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Leans back and drills it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
2-goal game again.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Somehow release the ball. The kick is a poor one. Doesn't often waste it. Durham always look likely. The defence is disorganised. Bryan has a way of drawing the footy. Caldwell. Touch and go. Misses.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Amon tasked with the kick in. Sicily works hard to present. Mackenzie all on his own. Joel makes position. His field kicking is normally first rate. Scrimshaw pushes into space and receives the footy. Meek, Mackenzie thumped away. Langford, Fiorini. He's only had the one inside 50. Good disciplined defence. Sicily hacking it forward. Anyone's ball. Ward has a paddock in front of him. Can he find a teammate? Roberts runs onto it. Gets his kick despite the heat. Amon thought his way through it. Impey, dangerous to leave on his own. Looking to peg one back. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Ridley, Setterfield, with a chance to relieve the pressure. They're moving the footy well here. This is good ball movement. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Impey with the big fist. Durham, he's run into trouble. They've bottled it up. Bryan smashes it out of there. Fiorini, Setterfield, turned over. That's well played. Tidy ball.
Punched that like he meant it.
Newcomb, Mackenzie, feeling the heat. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Meek has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Butler, good hands. Mackenzie, they need a spark. Gunston uses the body well. He's having a day out. Pryor, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. He's hit up the lead. Ridley, normally creative, plays on. The Bombers are playing some great footy. Setterfield can run and gun. They've got them on the overlap. Amon runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. Impey read it well and claims the mark. Ridley is there in defence. Neat little stab kick. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Honours the lead. They're playing with purpose and poise. Pryor goes laterally. Fiorini with a chance to run. They've opened them up here. You asked for it, you got it.
They're tackling with great intent.
Joel wins the hit out. D'Ambrosio, he'll be sore in the morning. Rinse and repeat. Joel, the winner there. Newcomb leading from the front. That's a dreadful hand pass. Unwin, good tackle.
The Bombers are arguably in front on the scoreboard because they've been more efficient with the footy.
Bryan showing his skills. Merritt, Setterfield, too slow.
He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Joel, Watson couldn't hold it under pressure. Goes back with the handball. Martin, Ward spoils. Nash, a model of consistency. Mackay, time and again he gets to the right place. Fiorini has found some space.
They are tackling machines today.
Gets the kick away.
Who's got the wheels?
Lewis.
They are hunting the ball carrier. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that.
Bryan smashes it out of there. He'll work all day. Langford needs a good decision. Couldn't burst through. Joel, into the pocket he goes. Pryor making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Roberts, Merritt, clever kick. What can they muster from the back half? Spills the mark. Langford.
The fans will be happy to see this. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Bryan wins the hit out. Setterfield. He's gone. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. Mackay. Watson affects the turnover. The Bombers have denied them the corridor. Scrimshaw. They're moving the footy quickly. Mackay saw that coming. He's besieged. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Who can get the clearance? Perkins, Merritt, Bryan, Gunston gets in the way. That's unusual. Throws it on the boot. Langford working hard and being rewarded. And 50 seems a bit harsh.
Dear, no easy exit. When one tackle just won't do. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out.
The two big men do battle. Merritt, he's kicked a goal.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
The Bombers have got it on their terms. Bryan wins the tap. Perkins, they've coughed it up. They cannot keep him quiet. Quality delivery by foot. What's he got on offer? Probing ball. Lewis got to the right position and hung on.
They just need this to stem the flow.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Those sorts of shots just have to be goals when you're trying to come from behind.
Looking for a quick transition.
McGrath can keep it moving. The Bombers having a great patch. He's generally a good kick. Martin in the clear. Gives the handball away. McGrath, Merritt.
That might attract a pack.
McKenzie clears the area. Nash, Newcomb working hard and presenting well. Watson, they desperately need a goal. Moore has got loose. D'Ambrosio, the Hawks have been out of sorts. Mackay went bang. Redmond needs to be quick. McGrath, Martin. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Joel wins the tap. Nash, Newcomb under pressure. Moore.
Here's an opportunity. He's found the middle, and did they ever need that?
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
We've got a 2-goal game.
Joel with a deft tap. Nash, good thinking and good execution too. Gives it everything. Roberts saves the day. And they're away. Durham presents in space. Normally delivers.
Weddle doing what he does best.
Joel, he'd like that one back. Redmond is calm in a crisis. Roberts met solidly.
They have absolutely spifflicated him.
We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Bryan wins the tap. Just shoveled it out. Merritt, solid tackle.
There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
Joel got his palm to it. Newcomb,
I've liked his game today.
Gunston
Marks it centre half forward.
Might be just out of range.
The only hope was a talk, but even that falls short. Disciplined defence called for and provided.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Good work rate. Can he hit a target? Lewis, within range, can make them pay.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
The Hawks have pulled it back to 5 points. Bryan wins it down. Perkins. Gresham absorbs the pressure. It's not a fair fight, and we will do it all again. Bryan showing his skills. Merritt taken to ground. We'll have yet another stoppage.
The Bombers
would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. If they sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Merritt heads in towards goal, and the kick is true. Great play.
They've got it back out to beyond a kick. I think they'd be pretty happy for the three-quarter time siren to go about now.
The Bombers have responded to the challenge. Joel wins the tap. Nash. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Bryan has rucked tirelessly. Perkins got to go quickly. Time running out. Gunston, that's good work rate. He'll pump them into attack once more. Redmond, we've seen that before. Martin was committed to the contest. Three-quarter time and still anyone's game. Time for the coaches to see if they can will their charges over the line. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
This is anyone's game. There's little between the sides in contested ball and clearances, so if one side can get on top in those areas, it will go a long way to winning the game. No one's going to give an inch, though, and I think we may have a last-minute thriller on our hands.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Important clearance here. Perkins, he ran into a brick wall. Squeezes the kick. Pryor, you can't question his commitment. Couldn't get a disposal. He had prior opportunity.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Fiorini on a lead. Short pass looks good. Kako all alone in the centre square. Bryan on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement. Can he finish it off?
Straightforward, you would think.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
You wouldn't think it was possible to miss from there, but here we are.
Back into play. Sicily pushes into space and receives the footy. The kick is precise. Who's front and centre? Amon. This spells trouble. Somehow release the ball. He's been quiet. The kick's astray and out of bounds.
The Bombers haven't nailed the door shut yet. They'd love the next goal.
It's been a great duel between the two big men. Gets a kick away. Martin read it well. Breaks the line. Tidy ball. Centre field. Can just about finish it himself. That's good vision. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Neat little worm burner. Impey. Can he be the fire starter? Mackay can't mark. You have to be tough to play this game. Newcomb. Fiorini desperate to win it back. Gets his kick despite the heat. Langford. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Bryan punches it out of the ruck. Merritt. Nash gathers. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Fiorini. He's under close attention. The umpire will have it. Meek gets his hand to it. Newcomb. I felt that one from here. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Meek palms it down. Nash comes free in the tackle. Butler. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Can the defenders repel them again? Gresham marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Struck it well. No problems there.
The Bombers are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Bombers with 2 on the bounce. Bryan wins it down. Dersma. Anyone's ball. Pryor. They can smell victory. No one can mark. Durham. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Newcomb accepted the invitation. Good disciplined defence. Roberts can't afford to panic. They've given it up. Clever kick. They've got a problem now. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. The Bombers have all the answers. They're playing with purpose and poise. Can't get hold of it. He's not one to take a backward step. Gunston in the right spot. The Hawks will have one eye on the clock. Bryan gets his hand to it. Perkins, Dersma, Durham. Was that a legal disposal? D'Ambrosio doing the grunt work. Moore. This is great pressure footy. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
McGrath, Hardwick, read it well. Good kick. Watson has found some space. They're a big chance here. Punched away. Gunston, Newcomb. They desperately need a goal. They won't get it there. It's a poster.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
He's off. The Bombers are bringing great energy. Quality delivery by foot. They're moving the footy well here. Redmond, McGrath. It's labour intensive at the moment. Weddle heads them off at the pass. The clock is the enemy now. Gunston takes a beauty. What's he got on offer? The aerialist will battle for this ball. Redmond is proving hard to pass.
The Bombers have clearly been the better team, but they still haven't put this to bed yet.
Bryan wins it down. Merritt. The kick was centimetre perfect. And just like that, they'll turn defence into attack. Battle is a rock in defence. Amon handballs it to nobody. Sicily, how will the umpire see this? A bit of a panicked handball. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
It wasn't long ago this match was right in the balance. The change that's come over it has been stark.
The Hawks really need to respond now. Meat slaps it out. Hardwick sharks it. Nash manages to find a teammate. Just has to hit a target. Impey read it well and claims the mark. McDonald appreciates that delivery. Lewis has found some space.
The Hawks are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
Lewis, he might be the one to lift them. He might be the one.
If they can shut this player down, they'll make their task that much easier.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Bryan has got on top. Dersma delivers it inside 50. Langford with half a chance. He's besieged. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Bryan with the tap. Merritt. He's copped some of his own medicine. Durham. Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that. It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Meat wins it out of the centre. Nash. Pryor making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Caldwell all on his own. Martin. Moore getting involved. Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
Looking for a quick transition.
McGrath marks in the back pocket. That's well played. Can he find a teammate? Martin wins the contest hands down. He's generally a good kick. McGrath in some space on the wing. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. Time is starting to become a factor. Meat with a deft tap. Newcomb, Nash has brought his own ball. Durham gets there first. Steadies, drop punt, goal!
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Hawks haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Bryan has probably got the points at this stage. Perkins. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Going for territory. Redmond. They must be sick of the sight of that. Mackay. McGrath with a chance to relieve the pressure. Caldwell in the clear. The Bombers look well drilled. Good work rate. He might have thought about the corridor. Newcomb stripped of it.
Caldwell gets the kick away. Foot race on the wing. Newcombe saw that coming. It's a tough game. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Bryan with the tap. Merritt. This will be their first entry for a while. Gresham. Not on my watch, he says. Caldwell out of the congestion. Dersma. A quick getaway wasn't possible. And he's done for holding the ball.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
That's a good option, and this looks promising. Searching kick.
Meek outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Can he hit a target? Caddy fumbles it. Weddle has a paddock in front of him. Impey, Newcombe takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
All of a sudden, we've got a pretty important centre clearance coming up.
The Hawks having a good patch. Bryan has had his measure today. Perkins. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Big clearance to win here.
Both sides making their fair share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish the opposition the most.
The two big men do battle. Closed him down and smothered the kick. Perkins. Caddy commands the footy. Good handball. Well done. Hacking it forward. Right. He's so strong one-on-one.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
That could be the decisive goal in the match. They've got the margin out beyond 2 kicks.
The Bombers by 16. The big men fly like Batman and Robin. Mackay spoils. Watson. Dersma didn't need to be asked twice. He's hit up the lead. Normally delivers. Caldwell. Slick hands. Martin can run and carry. Wright is in the clear and marks uncontested.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence. They could seek a bit more percentage here, or they might be happy just to soak up these remaining moments. Hardwick. They might be caught out on the turnover. It's not a fair fight. The Bombers are giving them nothing. The two big men do battle. Hardwick runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Ridley, you asked for it, you got it. McGrath. Caddy on a lead. Bryan getting their handball game going. Setterfield. They're tackling with venom today. Meek with the tap. McKenzie. He's stopped in his tracks. The umpire says he had no prior. Bryan has rucked tirelessly. Dersma does the roving. Good build-up. Durham dealt with the pressure. Fiorini. Clever kick. The Bombers having a great patch. Langford marks. That's hard to stop. It looks a well-oiled forward line. He will surely make this count.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
The Bombers have done it comfortably in the end. They were challenged, but they responded as good sides do.
The Bombers are having a lot of the play and making it count too. Meek wins the hit out. Hardwick. Martin. They just keep kicking it back to him. Caldwell has charged into space. Doesn't often waste it. Martin. Dangerous to leave on his own. Well played. Caldwell. He's so clean with the footy. Dersma working hard and being rewarded. Wright has got off the chain. Squeezes the kick. Kako, an ever-present threat. Gresham, drop punt, and he has put it away.
They've managed to put quite a gap on the scoreboard this quarter. They've certainly got their tails up.
The 4 points have been gone for a while, but this is hurting their percentage too. Nash lays it off. McKenzie gives it everything. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. They're playing with purpose and poise. Fiorini pushes into space and receives the footy, taking out some frustration possibly. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Bryan got his palm to it. Merritt has turned it on today. The Bombers were never really threatened. It was a workmanlike performance from them. What did you make of that match, Half?
The Bombers have got their season off to the perfect start. Their ability to punish their opposition on turnover was evident today, as was their hunger for the contest. They look set for a good year.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the evening, Half.
That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon. A very good evening. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from the Melbourne Cricket Ground. This is a round 2 match between Hawthorn and Sydney. We have one of last week's winners up against one of last week's losers. Today's match will offer further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Good to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Hawks. They look a very good side and are certainly capable of kicking big scores. This is a match they should win, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them run away with it.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. The coin toss is about to take place.
The Sydney Swans claimed the minor premiership in 1996 and earned themselves their first taste of finals footy in 9 years. Their opponent in their SCG qualifying final was Hawthorn, who at the time was embroiled in merger discussions with Melbourne and facing an uncertain future. The match would be close throughout, with both sides enjoying periods of momentum, but neither ever able to break clear. Deep into time on in the last quarter, scores were level, and just as extra time seemed likely, Swans' midfielder Darren Cresswell soared over Nick Holland at the top of the Swans' goal square to mark. He converted the shot with less than a minute remaining, and the Swans held on for their first finals victory in 51 years. The final scores 13-12-90, 12-12-84.
The rucks staring each other down. Warner, Rowbottom, just had to get it out. That's careless. When one tackle just won't do, it would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Meek wins the tap. Day, clever kick. D'Ambrosio, he's got support. McCartan accepted the invitation.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Meek showing his skills. Newcomb gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. Gunston has an opportunity to give them an early lead.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He makes no mistake.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
The Hawks on the board early. The big men fly. Warner, what can they build here? Ginnivan, desperate to win it back. And we will do it all again. Meek smashes it out of there. Day. Gunston outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
It's a deep kick. Meek is too strong and can extend the margin.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
That's his first.
The Swans are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Hawks having a good patch. Grundy got his palm to it. Warner read it well. Rowbottom. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. The two big men do battle. You asked for it, you got it. You'll have to earn your kicks today.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Hawks might be in front, but there's room for improvement with their kicking. They've been sloppy at times.
Gunston got in the way. He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing.
That was a wonderful finish under pressure and a candidate for goal of the day.
It's been a one-sided start. Meek palms it down. Day, Newcomb normally delivers. Moore takes a beauty. D'Ambrosio. Big ball to be won. The kick was under pressure, so the umpire shows some leniency.
The Swans haven't been able to achieve any rhythm in their ball movement just yet. That'll be key for them.
Meek palms it down. Newcomb, quick snap, and that's a goal.
It's been an electric start to the match. This one looks like it's got lots of goals.
The Swans are stuck in second gear. That would want to change pretty quickly. The big men fly. Butler. Warner with a coat hanger has given away a free kick. The Hawks are doing all the attacking. Gunston is the man on the spot and he's marked. The Swans are chasing tail. You have to be tough to play this game. He didn't want it to spill out there. Meek with the tap. Day. Was that a legal disposal? Butler. Gunston. Terrific forward pressure. It's not a fair fight. Rinse and repeat. Grundy showing his skills. Sweeping handball. Goulden. He's copped one high. And they're away. McInerney can keep it moving. Grundy. He's under close attention. This is promising. Good build-up. Rosas. Who's at home? Sicily saw that coming. He's wrapped up. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Meek wins the hit out. Newcomb absorbing the pressure. Nash. We will do it all again. Meek with a deft tap. Day. Not on my watch, he says.
The Hawks have had a few easy clearance wins already because they're opening up space that the opposition's allowing them to run into.
Meek with a deft tap. Day reads the tap well. Warner, a model of consistency. The umpire waves them on. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Something has to give soon.
The Swans have to stay calm and composed and find a way to hang in there and not let this get completely away from them.
He's got it.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
The Swans with a badly needed goal. Meek wins it out of the centre. Day, Butler, big tackle laid. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Grundy with the tap. Rowbottom attracted a crowd. Both midfields are going to earn their money today.
The Swans just can't get their hands on it. They've got to get more physical because they're being dictated to at the moment.
Ginnivan, that's good work rate. Nash sets a task for the forwards. Punched away. Gunston, McDonald, he just dropped it. Rampy in the right spot at the right time. What can they muster from the back half? The Swans looking shaky early. Lloyd has charged into space. Rowbottom all alone in the centre square. The defence has fallen down. Meek made that ball his. Thought his way through it. Scrimshaw all on his own. Searching kick. McDonald on a lead. They're on point so far. Ginnivan, Butler running in support. Can anyone take a mark? Gunston, too big, too strong, too good.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
A case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender could have done.
The Swans are in disarray early. Grundy wins it out of the centre. Here's a chance to get it forward. Cleary. Off he goes with the advantage. They've bottled it up. The two big men do battle. Plenty of heat in this game. Gets the kick away. Scrimshaw spoils. Clean pickup. The Hawks are playing some great footy. Who's front and centre? Watson. You can see their confidence growing. Impey kicks inside the forward 50. Gunston puts his head over it. Moore leans back and drills it.
So important to get the reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Swans look at breaking point. Grundy wins it, cops some unwanted attention. They've got to get a wriggle on. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Cleary. Stoppage coming up on the wing. The two big men do battle. Rowbottom swoops. Warner. A little clumsy with that tackle. Neat little worm burner. Roses. This is great pressure footy. Can he find a teammate? The Hawks are playing like winners. Gunston marks on centre wing. It's a high ball. Good disciplined defence. Mills. McLean is released by the handball. Grundy. I don't think he'll remonstrate over that one. They desperately need a goal. Rowbottom. Dangerous to leave on his own. Roses pushes into space and receives the footy. Natoli dealt with the pressure. McDonald. What can he do with it? He's gone! Campbell with a steal. Uses the non-preferred. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Ginnivan doesn't often waste it. Time to turn on the Jets. Moore runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Taking out some frustration possibly. Gunston. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Joel wins it. Day stripped of the footy. Couldn't burst through. D'Ambrosio. Lewis marks close to goal. That's poor checking.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
No trouble at all.
If I keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
The Swans are on the canvas. The two big men do battle. Mills. Who was he aiming for? Malikan. It's a tough game. Hacking it forward. The Hawks on the ball now. Will the ump call that back? No. Keen to keep it moving. They take the advantage. Rowbottom. Detoli. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Taken to ground. Attracted a crowd. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. The two big men do battle. Cleary, McLean. Here's an opportunity. He's found the middle, and did they ever need that?
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
The Swans with a much-needed goal. Grundy slaps it out. Mills, Rowbottom. He ran into a brick wall. They're tackling with venom today. Grundy showing his skills. Rowbottom, Cleary. Terrific tackle. Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it. Grundy wins it down. Mills, anyone's ball. Lloyd, they are hunting the ball carrier. Gunston chops it off. Lewis runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
They've got 10 between them, and we're not yet at quarter time. Grundy gets his hand to it. Mills, Rowbottom. That's an impressive mark. Tries a safe ball. Detoli working hard and being rewarded. Battle wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. D'Ambrosio, he's so good in close. Impey, the Hawks look sharp early. Scrimshaw has found some space. What's he got on offer? They're playing with purpose and poise. They're moving the footy well here. That's not going to work. Blakey had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Manages to find a teammate. McCartan into the middle with the kick. He's hit up the lead. Campbell can run and gun. Delivers a long ball. Has to be clean. Stripped of it. McDonald. Mills. They could do with this. They could really do with this. It's home.
Can that ignite them? They haven't been playing great footy, but gee, they're not out of this.
The Swans are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. Cleary. Mills is cool under pressure. No Pryor, and we'll have a ball up. Grundy slaps it out. Rowbottom. Perez doing what he does best. Battle. The Swans guarding the corridor. Turned over on centre wing. He's generally a good kick. Campbell comes free in the tackle. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Watson works hard to present. Well done. That's a useful ball. Quality delivery by foot. This will be their first entry for a while. Gunston is the man on the spot and he's marked.
The crowd will tell the story.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
I can't say I've enjoyed trying to defend this kind of delivery. The defenders have got their work cut out for them.
The Hawks are showing why they were well back to win this match. Joel palms it down. Nash, he's lost it. Day, that might have been dropping the ball. Goulden, a good kick here and they'll be in business. He's copped some of his own medicine. Moving the footy laterally. In no man's land. They might be caught out on the turnover. Knew the tackle was coming. The umpire will have it. Grundy showing his skills. Cleary. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? An obvious free kick there. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Detoli, they've worked it well. They've picked their way through. Cleary can go back and shoot at goal.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He converts and narrows the margin.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Swans need to follow that goal up. Joel wins it out of the centre. Nash, he's chasing tail again, much like his team. They're on point so far. Impey can keep it moving. Nash, they're building something dangerous here. That's a bruising tackle. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. The Swans will be relieved to hear the siren because they'll get the chance to reset. They've got their work cut out for them to get back into this one. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Hawks have come out with the kind of intensity you expect in finals. There's been no easing into it for them, and they're clearly sensing an opportunity to lay down a marker. Their quick ball movement and contested marking were the keys in that term, and it's hard to stop. 4 quarters of this, and they'll win by the length of the straight.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Sicily in some space on the wing. Moore, they've worked it well. How's the entry? Lloyd comes over the top and holds on. A chance to clear now. Good work rate. The Hawks forcing them out wide. Rowbottom under pressure. Roses, umpire calls advantage and off they go. Sicily leads his opponent. It's not a fair fight. That's a great tackle and it's been rewarded.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Searching kick. The Swans looking dangerous. They've got them on the overlap. Weddle, Perez, probing ball. Butler, all on his own. What's he got on offer? Picking their way through. Watson, great body work. Scrimshaw, that's well played. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Gunston is so strong one-on-one.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
The Hawks can sense a soft kill here. Meek gets his hand to it. Nash. Gunston read it well and claims the mark.
This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
That'll go close. I tell you what, it's better than close. It's a goal.
They forced them to kick to a contest and didn't give them an easy look. But, as we just saw, their aerial capability means they can get you that way as well.
It's looking every bit a blowout at this stage. Grundy showing his skills. Jordan, Warner. It's a good old-fashioned coat hanger. Just has to hit a target. Goulden gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
If they're to find a way back, this has to go through.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
They've been very accurate. They've needed to be in order to stay in this match.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Meek gets his hand to it. Jordan just trying to get it forward under pressure. Sicily with the intercept mark. Doesn't often waste it. Perez! Strong grab. Butler thought his way through it. Gunston working hard and presenting well. Long ball in. Lloyd is there in defence. Careful with the kick. Wicks pushes into space and receives the footy. Warner with a chance to relieve the pressure. That's skillful. Roses takes it at centre halfback. Pushing and paid. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. The Swans moving the ball well. Is that 50? Yes, it is. Detoli makes position. He will surely make this count.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
They've been on the wrong side of average for most of the game, but that was a classy passage of play.
The Swans haven't thrown in the towel. Credit to them. The big men fly. Warner, Mills, Goulden. The umpire waves them on. This is good ball movement. He'll be sore in the morning. And we will do it all again. Grundy wins the hit out. Mills, Jordan, Rowbottom. The Swans having a purple patch. Campbell has it within range. Amati presents in space.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
They really need this. He's equal to the task.
The Hawks are slip sliding away at the moment. They need a circuit breaker.
They've got their tails up now. Meek slaps it out. Day. A whistle for in the back. Clever kick. They could almost have raffled it. Can he find a teammate? Gunston outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Has a ping. It won't be a goal. The Swans have got lucky there. Good kick. He's hit up the lead. Tidy ball. They're moving the footy well here. Normally delivers. What can they muster from the back half? Blakey has found some space. And they're away. Roses. Neat little worm burner. The Swans having a great patch. Plays on. It's a tough game. Grundy gets his kick despite the heat. Scrimshaw makes good contact. Newcombe honours the lead. Dishes it off. The Hawks should be able to clear now. Gives it everything. McCartan making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Kicks to space. Time to turn on the Jets. McDonald. It's a hot footy when one tackle just won't do. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Flirts with the 50 and cops the 50. Campbell, Jordan, couldn't get an effective disposal. Grundy, Roses, he senses a goal on offer here. Perez saves the day. Can he hit a target? Good thinking and good execution too. Scrimshaw has charged into space. The Hawks are out of trouble. They're playing with purpose and poise. Gunston, he's taken a beauty. It's become a game of keepings off. Grundy takes an excellent grab. Jordan, crunching tackle. He's drawn a crowd. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Meek, the winner there. Day, quality delivery by foot. What's he got on offer? He's blazed away. That's a miss kick, and it's been picked off. Slowing it down. The Swans, not at their best so far. Roses, great hands there. Takes the logical option. Jordan, good-looking kick. Wicks on a lead. Roses, this is much better. Roberts with a chance to run. Jordan gathers it cleanly on the wing. Warner, which way will it bounce? McLean, Roberts, Roses. Will the ump call that back? No. Watson gives away a free for a high tackle. Keeps it low. Curnow is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement. Wicks called for a push. They've got time to put the kettle on. Warner, that's a big play.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
No trouble at all.
If they weren't nervous before, they will be now. This match is well and truly up for grabs.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Meek with a deft tap. Newcombe closed him down. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. They're tackling with great intent. Grundy has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Mills.
The Hawks are arguably in front on the scoreboard because they've been more efficient with the footy.
Meat gets his hand to it. Day, Ward, that's commitment to the cause. We'll have another ball up.
It's been a free-flowing game so far. Both sides would like to better restrict each other's ball movement, though.
Day can send them into attack. Brings it out wide. Scrimshaw marks on centre wing. Watson can keep it moving. The kick is precise. Ginnivan drops into the hole and marks. This will go very wide. Punched away. Joel. Quick snap is off target.
He hasn't got a goal to his name yet, and he's unlikely to get one if he keeps kicking like that.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Malikan works hard to present. Jordan lowers the eyes. Good work rate. Probing ball. Rowbottom. What's he got on offer? Amati in the centre square. Got to get it forward now. He'll pump them into attack once more. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
He'll be their 8th individual goal kicker if he's successful.
This will be another one, will it? No, it's a poster. Amon to bring it in. Sicily working hard and being rewarded. D'Ambrosio. That's good work rate. Well played. His field kicking is normally first rate. No wonder coaches go grey. Can he be the fire starter? Gunston wins it back. Great mark. Penetrating ball. Sees something he likes. Searching kick. Rosas on centre wing is marked. Holds it up. Waiting for an option to present. Wicks in the clear. Roberts. McLean. He's besieged. They're tackling with venom today. Grundy with the tap. He's been accosted. We will do it all again. Grundy wins the hit out. A bit of friendly fire. Hardwick. Goulden didn't need to be asked twice. He's been dispossessed. Butler accepted the invitation. Nash. They've bottled it up. Meek wins the hit out. Hardwick can't afford to panic. They could be in here if it sits. Battle couldn't get a disposal. Ball spills free in the tackle. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Battle throws it on the boot. The kick was centimetre perfect. Can he impose himself on the match? Newcomb, strong grab. Almost threw it out. They cannot keep him quiet. Curnow, he's wrapped up. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Grundy wins it. Jordan, Goulden, solid tackle. Manages to get off a handball. Couldn't burst through. It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? No.
They're right in this match, but they do need to capitalise on those sorts of shots at goal.
Scrimshaw brings it back in. Have they weathered the storm? That's well played. Moving the footy laterally. Amon, all on his own. Doesn't often waste it. Watson. Sicily. He's stopped in his tracks. Gets the kick away. Butler. Battle. In some space now. And they're out of trouble. Manages to find a teammate. Nash. Gunston takes a beauty. What's he got on offer? The Hawks looked as if they were going to get it all their own way early, but now they've got a contest on their hands. Big second half coming up. What's happening down there, Gary?
Coaches these days don't generally like a lot of goals being scored, so look for them to put the brakes on. Every coach values team defence and being able to take away the opposition's strengths, because every goal the opposition kicks is one more you have to kick.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Meek showing his skills. Newcomb, that's careless. How will the umpire see this? We've got another stoppage.
It's been a fast-paced game of footy. Both sides looking capable of scoring quickly.
Grundy wins the hit out. Mills navigated the traffic. McLean, Wicks kicking for his first. Amati is all on his own and marks.
Going at his second.
You can put this one in the book. That was too easy.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Hawks are stagnant and need to find something. Meek gets his hand to it. Hardwick, he's lost possession. Grundy doing the grunt work. McDonald gets there first. Umpire calls advantage and off they go. The umpire says he had no prior. Meek with a deft tap. Nash reads the tap well. Bouncing ball. Scrimshaw. McCartan is racking up spoils. Gunston loves the hard stuff. Was that a throw? Sees the goals ahead and takes the advantage. Quick snap, and that's a goal!
That was an important goal to stop the right because they've been under enormous pressure since opening up what we thought might have been a match-winning lead.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. Meek punches it out of the ruck. Nash, Wicks at close quarters. Jordan, Papley lays it off. You can't question his commitment. Can he hit a target? In no man's land. Perez wins and he needed to. Honours the lead. Newcomb, big tackle laid. No prior and we'll have a ball up. Meek smashes it out of there. Day is a clearance beast. That's a strong mark. What's he got on offer? They're a big chance here. Rampy got a fist in. Terrific forward pressure. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Meek with the tap. Not on my watch, he says. It's a hospital hand pass. He's kicked a goal.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
Well, they weren't concerned before. They should be now. Meek palms it down. Day, Newcomb, he's lost it. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Grundy, the winner there. Just had to get it out. McInerney, Wicks. That might have been dropping the ball. D'Ambrosio gathers. Ginnivan, Gunston gets to the front spot and can line them up.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
Here is the magician at work. He shoots towards goal. What more can you say?
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Hawks have kicked the past 3 and they're looking formidable. It's been a great duel between the 2 big men. Day, Newcomb. Time to turn on the Jets. Sicily. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Meek showing his skills. Hardwick. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Stoppage coming up on the wing.
The Hawks are playing some good footy, and if it wasn't for the occasional spot of carelessness, this game would be in their keeping.
Warner, Grundy, Jordan. The team physios will be working overtime. Tidy ball. Battle tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Can he find a teammate? Sicily. The Hawks are playing some great footy. Quality delivery by foot. D'Ambrosio can run and carry. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Meek gets his hand to it. Newcomb feeling the heat. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Punch clear. Jordan. Warner. This is promising. He's so good in close. They've worked it well. McInerney. You asked for it. You got it. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present.
The Swans need to come hard pretty soon. It's in danger of getting away from them here.
Rowbottom, Jordan. He's been a shining light. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
The Hawks by 23. The big men fly. Warner couldn't get an effective disposal. Rowbottom, Grundy, McInerney somehow released the ball. Stripped of it. Straight in the back. Simple decision for the umpire. He's hit up the lead. Just needs an accurate kick now. They've picked their way through. Warner will finish off a tremendous passage of play.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
He goes with the banana, and he's kicked it beautifully.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Good ruck work. I felt that one from here. Rowbottom, Cleary, out of the congestion. Butler gets in the way. He's set upon. The lift door's closed on him, and he's gone.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Can he finish it off?
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Amon brings it back in. The kick is precise. Ward on a lead. Normally delivers. Newcomb has found some space. Good vision there. Ward, battle to no one in particular. Weddle, advantage paid, and away they go. Newcomb. McLean went bang. McCartan kicks to centre wing. Cleary working hard and presenting well. Probing ball. They've opened them up here. By hand. Warner can run and gun. Plays on. They have absolutely spifflicated him. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Grundy has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Meek, he just dropped it. Day, that's skillful. Gunston just shoveled it out. Under pressure. He's got support. Nash, he's gone. Warner, ever reliable. Cleary, all alone in the centre square. Can he be the fire starter? It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Day, this is a big opportunity. Impey, Meek with a chance to run. Amon is pushed up. Moore, McDonald collects the half volley. Harassed into an error. Sicily hasn't seen a lot of it. Hardwick, clever kick. McCartan wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. The Swans having a great patch. It's a get-out-of-jail-free card. That's a good option, and this looks promising. They've got them on the overlap. Gatoli is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement. Just needs an accurate kick now.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Meek got his palm to it. Navigated the traffic. Butler. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Campbell, McLean, Curnow commands the footy.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Scrimshaw to bring it in. Sicily works hard to present. Amon pushes into space and receives the footy. Meek doesn't often waste it. They're keeping the ball well. What's he got on offer? Inside 50, number 7 for him. Lewis has got loose.
You've got to be switched on to your opposition's ball movement much better than that. It was all too easy.
Leans back and drills it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Hawks have responded to the challenge. Good ruck work, like Batman and Robin. Couldn't burst through. They're going hammer and tong. Turnover in the middle. This could hurt. Moving the footy laterally. Which way will it bounce? Met solidly. Attracted a crowd. The umpire will have it. Grundy with the tap. Clearing. Mills has a paddock in front of him. Goulden. He's having a go, but that's not his best. It was always missing.
It's nice to back yourself, but you've still got to play the percentages and put the team first.
Amon heads wide with the kick in. Sicily can keep it moving. Honours the lead. Gunston, great hands there. Delivers a long ball. That's a bit of a gift. Lays it off. Here's a chance to get it forward. Good thinking and good execution too. Is anyone home? Punched away. Mills, he's wrapped up. He's drawn a crowd. They're tackling with venom today. Grundy palms it down. Has to be clean. Comes free in the tackle. Hardwick. He's had little impact so far. No one can mark. Gunston handballs it to nobody. Who's got the wheels? You can see their confidence growing. It's loose in the middle. Battle. He's caught. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Rucks go at it. Day taken to ground. There was no way past that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. Grundy showing his skills. Clearing. Mills. He'll be sore in the morning. They cannot keep him quiet. Closed him down. That's not ideal. He's been accosted. Scrounges a kick. Rampy thought his way through it. Blakey working hard and being rewarded. Well played. He's having a dirty day. Hapley all on his own. They need a spark. Campbell marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work too much, in fact.
The way they've kicked a goal today, you wouldn't have been surprised if that had gone through too.
Back into play. Good work rate. Searching kick. McInerney with a chance now. Great tackling technique there. Meek punches it out of the ruck. Day. Newcomb. Throws it on the boot. Gunston gets to the front spot. What's he got on offer? Towards the goal mouth. Malikan, we've seen that before. Lloyd will tidy up. Time is of the essence, so he takes the advantage. This would be something if he can kick it. Alas, he's off target.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
Trying to catch them out. Quality delivery by foot. Goulden has charged into space. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Cleary manages to find a teammate. A chance to clear now. Roberts in the clear. The Hawks are in front, but there's plenty of work still to be done. It should be a cracking final term. Time to check in with Gary.
The Swans will be very confident that they can run over the top here. They pride themselves on their fitness and being a good fourth quarter team, so this will be a great test for them. If they get the first goal, they might be hard to stop.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Grundy punches it out of the ruck. Warner should be in the votes today. Campbell in no man's land. Goulden looking to peg one back. Curnow crunching tackle. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Grundy with the tap. Clearing. Warner. This for the ideal start. He's made good connection, and they have the first of the term.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
The Swans were after the first, and they've got it. Meek wins the tap. Hardwick. Butler. Neat little worm burner. Watson. Dangerous to leave on his own. Gunston is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
The crowd will tell the story.
Kick on the way. It looks good. No. He's hit the post.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
They've set up well for the kick-in. What can they muster from the back half? Goulden with a chance to relieve the pressure. And they're away. The Swans are out of trouble. I've liked his game today. McLean. Called for a push. Dishes it off. Malikan. Warner. The umpire says it's continuous play, so on they go. Hapley. Ball spills free in the tackle. Couldn't get a disposal. Newcomb saw that coming. You have to be tough to play this game. No way through there, and they'll reset. Grundy got his palm to it. Cleary. Goulden charges onto it. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Scrimshaw tasked with the kick in. Newcomb has found some space. Conservative kick. They're moving the footy well here. That's skillful. Hardwick. What a hand pass. D'Ambrosio. He's got an option in the centre square. This is good ball movement. Impey. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? That should be picked off. McDonald loves these situations. Lloyd, with a clumsy tackle, has conceded a free kick.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer.
That could be the decisive goal in the match. They've got the margin out beyond 2 kicks.
The Hawks by 14. Rucks go at it. Day. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The Swans will have one eye on the clock. Meek, the winner there. Hardwick uses the non-preferred. Scrimshaw, is that holding the ball? Good tackle. You asked for it, you got it. We will do it all again.
The Swans will be scratching their heads wondering why they're behind when they're comfortably winning the inside 50 count.
Hardwick, Butler, Ward. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Hapley runs onto it. He's set upon. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Rampy making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Rowbottom. Warner working hard and presenting well. His field kicking is normally first rate. Knew the tackle was coming. Wicks. McLean running in support. Heads towards goal and does not let them down. So 30 goals all up today. It's been a real shootout. Meek got his palm to it. They have a good understanding, those two. Gunston had his name written all over it.
These half chances can often be the difference.
This will have the distance, but he's hooked it.
I don't think anyone would have been surprised if that had gone through. So well have they kicked a goal today.
Rowbottom presents in space. Can he find a teammate? They've opened them up here. Jordan in the right spot. Takes the advantage. Warner somehow released the ball. Roses, McLean, Hapley, Rowbottom. Will the ump call that back? No. Good build-up. Plays on. Goes goalward. And he's off target.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
Amon with the footy. Sicily with a chance to run. Watson on a lead. They could almost have raffled it. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. That's well played. This is promising. Umpire calls advantage and off they go. Ward, Ginnivan in the clear on centre wing. Delivers a long ball. Gunston gets to the front spot and can line them up.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
2 goals each for the quarter. The big men fly. Mills, Rowbottom, lowers the eyes. Honours the lead. Detoli. Here's real danger now. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Scrimshaw heads wide with the kick in. Sicily can keep it moving. D'Ambrosio. That's good work rate. Sizes up what's ahead. Can he hit a target? Day works hard to present. Weddle. Grundy spoils. Meek out of the congestion. Moore. It's not a fair fight. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Grundy wins it down. Cleary. Terrific tackle. Time is starting to become a factor. Grundy gets his hand to it. Mills. Rowbottom. Good thinking and good execution too. Can he be the fire starter? Day tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Weddle attracted a crowd. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Ward. Time to turn on the Jets. Watson. He's stopped in his tracks. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Meek wins the tap. Newcomb. What a game he's played. Penetrating ball. Gunston. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present.
It's been a quality game so far. Lots of opportunities for both sides to hit the scoreboard.
Rowbottom.
The Swans are fortunate the damage isn't worse because they're really struggling at the source.
Good ruck work. Day is always dangerous inside 50. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
They've had to work for it, but they look safe now.
The Swans are up against it now. Grundy wins it out of the centre. Mills, Rowbottom, Jordan, Hapley. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Goulden is in the clear and marks uncontested.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Amon to bring it back in. Good work rate. D'Ambrosio all on his own. Curnow intercepts. That's a useful ball. Amati has it within range.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Amati, he might be the one to lift them. He might be the one.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The Swans have shown plenty of pluck today. Grundy wins the tap. He's run into trouble. He's been quiet. Rowbottom just shoveled it out. Met solidly. The fans will be happy to see this. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Meek got his palm to it. Day, you can't question his commitment. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? He'll feel that one.
The Hawks look a little more potent with ball in hand at the moment.
The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Grundy wins it. Wicks. Warner. That's a bruising tackle. We've got another stoppage. Meek palms it down. Newcomb, so influential today. Can't take it. Gunston. Nash collects the half volley. Day. Quality delivery by foot. Searching kick. Lloyd is worth his weight in goal. Short pass looks good. Goulden pushes into space and receives the footy. The Swans moving the ball well. Rosas all alone in the centre square. Wicks. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Warner. Amati drops into the hole and marks.
He's batting at 100% so far.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
What a game this is. Just to kick the difference. Big clearance to win here. Mills. Wicks. He's not one to take a backward step. Straight in the back. Simple decision for the umpire. Detoli. He's lost it. Thought his way through it. Watson working hard and being rewarded. Ignoring the corridor for now. Scrimshaw has charged into space. Well played. Probing ball. He's hit up the lead. They're moving the footy quickly. Spills the mark. McCartan is calm in a crisis. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Rampy. The Swans might be about to start something. Manages to find a teammate. Lloyd. What can they muster from the back half? He might have thought about the corridor. This is good ball movement. Wicks in the clear. Through the centre square he goes. Run down. Great chase.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
The kick was centimetre perfect. I've liked his game today. They're moving the footy well here. Just has to hit a target. Gunston is the man on the spot and he's marked.
If he kicks this, that's just about the game.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
Two-goal game again. The big men fly. Warner, Mills. He ran into a brick wall. Goes laterally. Bouncing ball. Goulden. He's been accosted. They're tackling with venom today. Meek punches it out of the ruck. Hardwick. He'll be sore in the morning. The umpire will have it. Meek got his palm to it, like Batman and Robin. Nash. Blakey saw that coming. That's a trip. Easy decision for the umpire. Can he find a teammate? Goulden in some space on the wing. Good-looking kick. It was always his. He hasn't been himself today. It's loose inside the 50. Perez affects the turnover. Scrimshaw, dangerous to leave on his own. They'll take the patient approach. They've opened them up here. D'Ambrosio, they're keeping the ball well. The defence has fallen down. Punched away. Meek farms it out. Hardwick hunting the footy. Gunston, that's not his best effort. He's miscued that one.
A good tackle there, forced him into the mistake.
The Hawks came in having dropped their past two, but that streak does not swell to 3. They were too good today. What a match that was, Half. What did you make of it?
That'll do absolute wonders for their confidence to have got over the line today. They could easily have let it go, but they were resolute all the way and they played some attractive footy when they had the chance. The next question is, can they replicate this effort next week?
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks for that, Half. We enjoyed bringing this match to you and hope you enjoyed it too. We'll catch you again soon.